I got another video for y'all. This is Ultimatum, Season 4, Episode 1. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, a couple of disclaimers. I don't know these people personally. I only know them within the show. No one's feelings should be hurt. No one should be heartbroken. No one should be offended. Strictly for shits and giggles. Strictly for laughs. Strictly for entertainment. I'm just a nigga and opinion. The only difference between mine and yours is I post mine. Let's get into it. So, this nigga JR is already having me on edge because he's a freakazoid. Why he say that he was the first nigga to make Zaina come in they intro confessional? Like, nigga, what's your favorite color? You know what I'm saying? Tell me about hobbies, stuff that y'all like to do together. Not that you was the first nigga to make her come. Like, that's odd. Like, we didn't have to know that. We barely even know y'all names. Dave is listening to Mariah talk and he's like, she's attractive. I would like to get to know her. Well, damn, Dave, we ain't got to that part yet. A little overzealous, yeah? I can't wait to hear their story. Vanessa says she deserves someone who's 100% certain about her. Then go get that. I'm so tired of hearing y'all say what y'all deserve just to not go get it. Go get what you deserve. And if you can't, then you really don't deserve it. If I know I deserve somebody who's fully invested in me and this person isn't, they asses on the curb. And I'm going to go find a person that is because it's what I deserve. Y'all bitches say that all day. Oh, I deserve. Well, go get it. You telling me what you deserve while you sit up here with this trash ass nigga, bitch. You don't deserve shit. You deserve to keep letting that nigga dog you out. Because you don't leave. Sandy said, she loves Nick, but the grass could always be greener on the other side. And JR is hot. See, and that's bitch's problem. Not the fact that she called this nigga JR fine, but the fact that thinking the grass can always be greener, quote unquote. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has a full lawn of sprouting, luscious green grass. We all have our imperfections. We all have our shortcomings and things our significant other can't stand. It may look like the grass is greener on the other side because this person excels where this other person doesn't, but where this person doesn't excel, the other person does. We all have our pros and cons. We all have dead grass in our lawn. We all have weeds. Stop thinking that the grass is always greener on the other side. That type of thought process will have you just jumping from partner to partner to partner. Just thinking that, oh yeah, there's always better out there. No, sit your ass down. So, hey, we gonna have to put a muzzle on this nigga JR. He started talking to Sandy and was like, we're both Scorpios, and I just heard the sex is great. Nigga, we gonna have to really put a muzzle on you. Why are you even speaking on sex in our intro conversations? And nigga, what do you mean you heard? Aren't you a Scorpio? Tell me, that's on my list. Your list? Nigga, getting married should be on your list. Getting in a serious relationship, having a wife, a fiance should be on your list. This nigga is so unserious, not having sex with a Scorpio. So, they playing quarters in a group setting, and JR was asked by Chanel what dude would he not want his ex to date, and he said Nick. Now, this nigga being generous. Nick a cool dude, artist or whatever, you know. You can obviously tell this nigga wears his beanie on the crown of his head like all white niggas do, but stop it. Both hands on the Bible, Scout's honor, nigga, on Ja Rule, looking up at our Lord and Savior. Nick cannot take my bitch. on everything I love, on everything I own. Like, I would, if my girl started talking to Nick at a bar, I would be fully, I just wouldn't give a fuck if any bitch is talking to any nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whether they mind or not, you know, if she started talking to another nigga, want to be with him, she's not mine to begin with. But, oh God, I would literally not be worried. I would be on my worst behavior. I'm on my worst. So Dave sees Nick and Vanessa vibing, so he butts in and he's like, I have all the answers I need. Nigga, hold your horses. Then Vanessa was like, I think it'll do us a disservice to leave. And he was like, that's not what I'm talking about. So what is you talking about? What the hell is you talking about then, Dave? And you niggas is so funny. Y'all don't be trying to be content or sit down until you on the verge of losing it. Like, the first fucking meetup, the first dinner that she had with this nigga Nick, about being, weird, corny, and artistic and misunderstood. And you know how white people like being quirky. And now all of a sudden you butting in talking about some, oh, I have all the answers I need. I know what we have to do. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. No, it's too late to apologize. So the nigga say, it's too late. Yeah. Yeah. No, nigga, you don't get to wipe all that shit away. So I told y'all, we got to put a muzzle on this nigga JR. He told Sandy, like, guys will kill for your calves because, like, they're huge. Then he was like, what's your favorite body part? Nigga, what kind of question is that? Like, I ain't never asked that question. Not even on, like, a high night type shit. You know what I'm saying? But especially not to get closer to the package. Then she talking about some, my boobs. Girl, that's a negative A cup. Like, this nigga worried about the wrong thing. Talking about some, I see the fire in her eyes, and I can guarantee passionate sex. Like, you not taking this shit serious at all, bro. Talking about some sex. Motherfuckers is here trying to save their marriage, nigga. Motherfuckers is here trying not to lose somebody. And you sitting up here with Zayna, who niggas would kill. If Zayna out there on the market and she's single, you know who niggas would kill for her? And you fiending to put your dick somewhere. It's disappointing. Why are you even here? Just break up with her. Like, I don't, you guys go to such a point. Like, I feel like the vibe I'm starting to get from him is like he's not only an actor and they have to put one nigga in here to just shake shit up, but it's like, I feel like the vibe that I'm getting from him is like a social media type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have easily broke up with Zayna because he really don't give a fuck about that gal. Like, if he did, he wouldn't even be talking like this. You feel me? To other females on the first fucking day. But I feel like this nigga is trying to, like, build his portfolio, you know what I'm saying, and build his following, and he know he could come here and bitches gonna be like, oh, that nigga's cute. But whole time he don't, well, bitches like trash ass niggas, never mind. I was about to say, but whole time, like, little does he know, motherfuckers is gonna be like, well, this nigga was a lame ass nigga on the show, so why the fuck would I like this nigga? But bitches love lame ass niggas, so I mean, it is what it is. It only took half of one episode to get me off JR, because this nigga just on one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talking about kids with Sandy, talking about our kids would be cute. They would just, like, be cute-ass mixed kids. Oh, brother, we cannot save them all. What did Dr. Umar say? They have to be put down for good. For good. Because what is this nigga? What is he talking about? Like, and then you start thinking about it, and it's like, oh, my gosh, like, this explains it. And this is not a knock to, like, Zayna whatsoever. But I'm like, I bet you, just off this comment alone about him saying the mixed kid shit or whatever, I immediately, my mind is like, oh, I know what all of his exes look like. That's the crazy part. I can guarantee you, nigga, Scout's honor, both hands on the Bible, on Ja Rule, I know exactly what this nigga's exes look like. All of them. And if they're all white, even they're all white. And if they're not white, they're a really, really lighter shade black woman, like Zayna. Zayna's a lighter shade black woman. Not a knock to Zayna, I'm just saying. Scotty and Zayna were hitting it off with a convo, so when they walked to the bar, they were holding hands, and immediately Aria picks up on that, and she excuses herself from her convo with Caleb and says, like, oh, like, she'll be back. So she leaves him to go to the bathroom, and she's crying, and when she exits, she walks over to Scotty, and she walks over to Scotty and Zayna and, like, separates them. So then Aria was holding hands with Scotty. He was like, my fault. I'm confusing y'all. My bad. Aria had a problem with Zayna and Scotty holding hands. So when she went up and she was like, you're just going to disrespect me? Like, you're just going to hold hands with her? He was like, when? Come on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to hold hands with old gal, let's stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get here trying to make it seem like motherfuckers is delusional. We all seeing things. We hyperventilating and no, that's what happened. We being hyperbolic about a situation. No, nigga, you was out there holding hands. Like, what the fuck? And we all seen you. It was clear as day. That shit was on tape. Nigga, talking about some when. When was I? Nigga, you know you was holding her handful. You just didn't think she seen you, but she seen you. So what the fuck is we dolling for? Anyway, that's the end of this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, catch up.